Hello, this is Daryl with Carte Blanche Media, just going over special ad categories here. And if you are in the credit or employment, or if you're in the housing industry at all, this is something that is very pertinent to you. If you're not in one of these three industries here, then probably doesn't really apply to you as much. But if you're in any of those three industries, you might have noticed their change since about September of 2019. It's November as I'm recording this. This could change completely next year in 2020. But as far as right now, this is kind of the way you need to do ads going forward. Whenever you're kind of starting the ad here from guided creation like I'm in right now, you want to check this. Yes, I'm creating a campaign with a special ad category. If you're in any of those three industries, from quick creation, let's go ahead and leave this page. I'll go to quick creation real quick, but I'll circle right back. As it loads here. So for quick creation, you kind of do the same thing, and you just choose, hey, am I doing employment, am I doing housing, or am I doing credit? Whatever it might be. I'm going to go switch back to guided creation because that's where I live, and we're going to go ahead and start over here. So I'll choose this. I'll choose employment for giggles here. We'll choose traffic, and we'll call this traffic employment test. Now there's kind of just one key difference there with the special ad category ads here, and it's the targeting. And the reason for this is mainly just so that there's not so much discriminatory targeting going on as there has been possibly in the past. Like if you're kind of in one of those areas, those are areas such as credit, housing, or employment. Those are areas that are prone to a little bit more slips into discrimination in a way, shape, or form. So I, as a minority myself, kind of am a fan of it. I know some of my clients who like to kind of reach out to certain audiences very specifically aren't so much a fan of it as well, but hey, it is what it is. That being said, you can't really kind of exclude out people so much here. And one other thing to know about these audiences, if you've already created some custom audiences or lookalike audiences in the past, you cannot use lookalike audiences on this because lookalike audiences might have some discriminatory nature. You can't really use any old custom audiences here because those old custom audiences might have some discriminatory nature to them as well. But what you can do is you can create new custom audiences. I'll probably go over that in a different video here. One other thing you'll notice here as far as the targeting goes, let's say I wanted to target Seattle, and let's say I wanted to target people who are only 5 miles out of Seattle, Washington. So let's try and do that right now. I'm going to go here, and what you'll find is, hey, I can't go down to 5. Let me see if I can override it. 5, and it bumps it back up to 15. So what it does not allow you to do is go in very specifically by zip code. And if you kind of know about the household income zip code targeting there, you definitely can't do that with these type of ads here. They're just trying to level the playing field for people who may be in kind of communities that are frowned upon, or just so you're not kind of excluding out. Maybe if you wanted to exclude out a certain rich area of your city or your town, you can't do that anymore either. So just be aware of that, but you can go a little bit broader. Another thing here is you'll notice the age. Select minimum and maximum age of people who find advertisement. This option is fixed and can't be changed. So you cannot change your age. It's full 18 to 65 for the special ad category ads, and you cannot change gender. You can't say, hey, I only want to reach out to men, or hey, I only want to reach out to female. Kind of the ways that I've seen my clients working around this here in the last couple months or so, since they kind of come around it, is by either using one word interest there and some interest there. Again, you can't do the household income or anything, but you can do very specific interests. So if you want to just focus on people who are likely for employment that are also interested in home, you can do that. And kind of narrow. You can also narrow the audience. What you cannot do, again, is exclude out. So if you wanted to have people who are interested in home but not home, let's see, repair, not home repair, you can narrow it to include people who also match home repair, but you'll notice that that little exclude button is gone. So that is basically special ad category in a nutshell. Nothing has changed at the ad level there. If you go down to the ad level, it's kind of all the same. There's no real restriction on that. Just know that if you do not check that box and then you kind of come over here to the ad level and start talking about houses, or hey, get a job, or hey, perfect credit, you're probably going to get your ad disapproved. And if you do it too many times, you might get your whole ad account shut down. So just make sure to be careful and check that special ad audience button at the very beginning of the campaign that you're setting up, and you should be good to go. Thanks so much for watching. If this has been helpful, please share, like, comment. If it's been horrible and unedifying there, send me an email and tell me what I can do to improve. Thanks a lot.